The trailer tires sitting under your boat right now were built to a federal safety standard written before the Firestone recall. Not the same era, the actual standard, FMVSS 119. Your car tires got upgraded after people died. Your trailer tires didn't. Nobody in the industry wanted to talk about that. So I will. Here's what took me a long time to piece together. This isn't about cheap tires versus expensive tires. 3 of the biggest brand names in trailer tires are built in the same Chinese factories as the $50 no-names your trailer came with. Different logo, molded into the sidewall. Same production line, same corners cut. And the price gap between them is almost entirely profit margin. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 trailer tire problems that are costing boaters thousands in fender and hull damage, the 3 tires that marine mechanics actually put on their own rigs, and the 10-second sidewall check that could save your boat on the next tow. Let's go. Number 1. The tires that came with your trailer. Walk out to your driveway right now and read the sidewall on whatever rubber came stock. Westlake, Trailer King, Castle Rock, Tomax, Rainier, Lodestar. If you bought a new boat trailer in the last 10 years, there's a very strong chance you're rolling on one of these. They all come from Chinese factories, and they all hit the absolute minimum federal specification to be sold legally in the United States. In 2007, NHTSA forced a recall of 255,000 tires sold under the Westlake, Compass, and YKS brands. The manufacturer was Hangzhou Zhongsa. They had been building tires without a gum strip between the steel belts. That's the rubber layer that keeps the tread bonded to the casing at highway speed. Without it, heat builds between the belts, the adhesion fails, and the tread peels off while you're doing 70 on I-95 with a 23-foot bay boat behind you. One of those tires blew out on a van near Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. 2 people died. A third ended up with permanent brain damage. The forums call these China bombs, and the name stuck because the failure pattern kept repeating for years after that recall. That's number 1. We haven't started yet. Number 2, Goodyear Marathon. Here's what the dealer is never going to show you. The Goodyear Marathon, the trailer tire with the famous American name on the sidewall, has been manufactured in China for over a decade. Goodyear's own consumer relations team confirmed it in writing back in 2012. Same country of origin, same supply chain, different sticker on the rubber. And the complaints followed the production. Over 100 NHTSA complaints documented tread separation, sidewall blowouts, and bubble formation on marathons. A law firm launched a class action investigation alleging a design defect causing premature failures. That investigation has since gone quiet with no public settlement. Meanwhile, boaters kept buying marathons at premium prices because the sidewall said Goodyear. The branding outlasted the standards. If you've got a marathon blowout story, drop it in the comments. I'll be in there. Number 3, Carlisle. Or I should say, Carlstar. In July of 2023, the Carlstar Group's CEO announced that Carlisle branded tires would be officially rebranded to Carlstar going forward. New name, same company, same factories. Here's what matters to you. Look for the plant code stamped into your Carlisle sidewall. If you see the letters AQ, that tire was built at Carlisle Tire and Wheel Company Limited in Maxxis, Guangdong Province, China. Goodyear Marathon, Carlisle Radial Trail, both built in China, both sold at brand name American pricing, different logos on the sidewall, one calculation. They chose the margin over the product, and you're the one standing on the shoulder of the highway with a shredded fender and a boat that just took a rubber strike to the gel coat. If you've made it this far, you already know this channel doesn't sugarcoat anything. Subscribe and hit the bell. We do this every single week. Number 4, the tire that looks perfectly fine but is already failing from the inside. Here's what trailer shops know that most boat owners don't. Trailer tires don't die from tread wear. They die from age. UV radiation breaks down sidewall compounds while your trailer sits in the driveway. Static deflection from sitting loaded in the sun flat spots the casing week after week. Moisture works its way through microscopic sidewall cracks and starts rusting the steel belts from the inside out. You can't see any of this happening by looking at the tire. The DOT date code on your side wall tells you when that tire was manufactured. It's the last 4 digits of the identification number stamped near the bead. First 2 digits are the week. Last 2 are the year. So 2520 means the 25th week of 2020. If that code is more than 5 years old, the tire industry itself, and that includes the U.S. Tire Manufacturers Association, Michelin, and retired Goodyear engineers, says replace it regardless of how the tread looks. Your trailer tires could have full tread depth and still be a blowout waiting for the next hot interstate tow. Sit with that for a second. And if the date code on your tires caught you off guard, the bearings and wiring on that same trailer are on the same neglect cycle. The $50 Fix Bible inside the Bilge Files covers trailer bearings, trailer lights, and 13 other repairs with exact part numbers and step-by-step instructions for under $50 each. Scan the QR code or hit the link in the description and pinned comment. Number 5. The speed rating stamped on your sidewall after 2015. ST tire manufacturers started molding speed rating letters onto trailer tire sidewalls. N for 87 miles per hour. R for 106. Sounds like permission to tow fast. But the original ST tire load formula from the Tire and Rim Association was engineered around a 65 mile per hour maximum. Those higher rating letters showed up because of tariff and labeling regulations, not because the tire magically got better at managing heat. You're towing at 75 on the interstate in July because the sidewall suggests you can. The engineering says otherwise. That's the list. And I want to be direct about something before we move on. The point was never to scare you away from towing your boat. The point was to show you what the trailer industry hoped you'd never look up. So here's the other side. 3 recommendations. That's all that made the cut. Number 1, Goodyear Endurance. Built in Gadsden, Alabama, and Fayetteville, North Carolina. This is the only radial ST trailer tire manufactured in the United States. Goodyear launched it in 2017 specifically to replace the Marathon after the Chinese production backlash got loud enough to become a problem. Durawall sidewall technology, halobutyl inner liner, scuff guard. Forum users consistently report 12 to 30,000 miles of service, and blowout reports are genuinely rare compared to any other ST tire on the market. Honest caveat. It's not cheap. You're looking at roughly $170 to over $200 per tire depending on size. But one avoided blowout pays for the full set. A single fender replacement on a Ranger trailer runs about $900 before labor. I'd put my own family's boat on these and not think about it twice. Number 2. Maxxis M8008 Plus. Built in Thailand. Dual cord body casing with a nylon cap ply reinforcement layer. This is the tire experienced boaters ran for years before the Endurance even existed, and it's still a solid pick, roughly 110 to 140 per tire. 1 caveat. Some 2020 production runs had isolated reports of tread separation in specific sizes. Check the boating forums for your exact size before ordering. But the overall track record across thousands of owners is strong. Number 3. This one isn't a tire. It's the 2 things that protect whatever tire you buy. First, a tire pressure monitoring system. Tire Minder, TST507, or any aftermarket kit with both pressure and temperature alerts. Set your low pressure alarm at 10% below your cold inflation target. Set your high temperature alarm at 158 degrees Fahrenheit. For boat trailers specifically, use valve cap sensors rated IP67 or higher, because your hubs go underwater at every single launch ramp. Second, check the DOT date code at the tire counter before you hand over your card. Refuse anything manufactured more than 6 months ago. Distributors sit on inventory. Fresh from the warehouse does not mean fresh from the factory. I personally watched a shop try to mount 2-year-old Endurances on a friend's trailer last spring. He caught the date code. You should too. You now know something that most boaters pulling into the ramp this Saturday morning don't know. The gap between the tires that came on your trailer and the tires that should be on your trailer is the single most important thing you can understand about trailer safety. 1 set of Endurances or Maxxis, 1 TPMS kit, 1 calendar reminder at year 5 from the date code. That's the entire play. You use this information, you tow differently. You stop giving the worst list your money and you start putting it where the engineering actually backs up the name on the sidewall. YouTube thinks you'll like one of these two videos, so tap the one that grabs you. And if you made it to the end, you already know this channel doesn't waste your time. Subscribe. We've got a video coming on trailer wheel bearings and what the grease actually looks like when they're about to seize. That one is going to make this list look like a warm-up.